There is also a part in the chapter you mentioned something like theory-induced countertransference. What does that mean and what is it?
Yeah. Every school of psychotherapy runs the danger of becoming orthodox, uh,
Mhm,
becoming a rigid way of responding. And that's why I had the idea of theory-induced countertransference. For example, if you have a school of psychotherapy that focuses on psychopathology,
mhm,
therapist then begins to see the client as a pathology, not as someone who is under stress, who has lived with conflicts, who is struggling to manage the conflicts, trying to manage life in the best way they know how. That's a
mhm,
very different perspective than seeing somebody as narcissistic or borderline or obsessive compulsive.
mhm, mhm,
In my early days in Gestalt therapy, the focus was on short, little 20-minute pieces of therapy.
Hurry decisions. Mhm,
Very quickly, but that doesn't work for everybody.
mhm,
And so the therapist who has that model and only that model misses the gestation period that requires for some clients to really slowly open up and reveal themselves. All right. Um, Also, in my early days in transactional analysis, confrontation in the 1970s was the major form of application of TA methods. It was a
mhm.
lot of confrontation until I realized that I was creating a great deal of shame and stimulating just compliance in my clients. So if I have a theoretical perspective, the confrontation is essential.
Mhm.
Or if I have the perspective of psychopathology, that can become in itself a reactive countertransference.
So like the expectation that you have and comes from your theory.
That's right. Now, this is one of the benefits of an integrative psychotherapy because we have multiple hypotheses and multiple perspectives for looking at a client's experience.
Mhm. Okay.
Another example is transactional analysis game theory. Uh,
Mhm.
yes, you can take someone's behavior and put it into the game formula or the description of the game. You can do that. But
Yes.
we didn't have that theory. And instead, we had a lot of phenomenological inquiry about what is the person's internal experience in that which looks like a game.
Okay. You say it looks like a game. So it's a drama that it's played out, but you don't necessarily want to formulate it in that drama triangle
No, I want to formulate it in terms of what is the client's internal experience.
in each of the roles and the shifts.
Yeah.